Hour 12, your liver just ran out of sugar. Hour 18, your brain is now eating itself for fuel. Hour 24, your cells are literally cannibalizing their own damaged parts to survive. And by hour 36, your body has become a fat-burning, disease-fighting machine that Big Pharma doesn't want you to know about. This is what happens inside your body during a 36-hour fast. And trust me, your organs were not ready for this. Look, I'm not here to tell you fasting is some magic cure-all, but what I am going to show you is what actually happens, minute by minute, organ by organ, when you stop eating for 36 hours. And according to a landmark study published in Cell Metabolism, the metabolic switch that flips during extended fasting triggers cellular changes that most people never experience in their entire lives. So buckle up, because we're about to take a journey through your body that's equal parts fascinating and slightly horrifying. All right, hours 0 to 4. You've just finished your last meal. Your stomach is a bustling factory, breaking down that burger or salad into glucose, your body's premium fuel. Your pancreas is pumping out insulin like a bartender at happy hour, telling your cells, drink up, energy's on the house. But here's where it gets interesting. Hour 6, your insulin levels start dropping. Your body has burned through the easy glucose in your bloodstream. Think of it like this. You've been running your house on the electricity from the grid, but now the power company just shut off. Time to switch to the backup generator. Hour 8 to 12. Your liver, this absolute legend of an organ, steps up. It's been storing glucose as glycogen, basically emergency fuel packs. A 2019 study in Nature Metabolism found that the average person stores about 100 grams of glycogen in the liver. That's roughly 400 calories, enough to keep you going for not very long. Your liver is now like a warehouse during Black Friday, frantically unloading every box of glycogen it has. But here's the kicker. By hour 12, those shelves are getting empty. And that's when your body realizes, oh no, we might actually be in trouble here. Hour 12 to 16. This is where the magic and the madness begins. Your glycogen stores are depleted. Your body is now staring into the abyss, asking, what do we burn now? And the answer is fat. But not just any fat burning. We're talking about a complete metabolic overhaul. Your liver starts producing something called ketones. These are like premium, high-octane fuel made from your fat stores. Researchers at Johns Hopkins found that ketones are actually a more efficient fuel source for your brain than glucose. It's like your brain just switched from regular unleaded to rocket fuel. But here's what nobody tells you. This transition sucks. Hours 12 to 18 are what I call the grumpy zone. You're irritable, foggy, maybe a little shaky. Why? Because your brain is literally learning to eat a different fuel source. It's like forcing a gasoline car to suddenly run on diesel. There's a learning curve. Hour 18 to 24. Now we're cooking. Your ketone levels are rising. A study published in Science Translational Medicine showed that by hour 18, ketone bodies in the blood increased by 300%. Your brain fog lifts. You feel sharp, focused, almost euphoric. But here's the really wild part. Your cells have activated a process called autophagy. Auto what? Autophagy. It literally means self-eating. Your cells are now going through their internal junk drawers, finding damaged proteins, misfolded enzymes, even broken down mitochondria, and recycling them for parts. Think of it like this. Your body is a city, and autophagy is the cleanup crew that only comes out when the budget gets tight. They're tearing down abandoned buildings, melting down old cars, and using the scrap metal to build new infrastructure. Dr. Valter Longo at USC calls this cellular rejuvenation, and it's one of the most powerful anti-aging processes your body can do. And you triggered it by just not eating breakfast. Let's continue with hours 24 to 36, the transformation. Hour 24. You are now officially in deep ketosis. Your body is a fat-burning furnace, but the benefits, they go way beyond just weight loss. Your insulin levels have plummeted to near baseline. Now, a 2020 study in Cell Reports found that these low insulin states dramatically reduce inflammation markers in the blood. So what does that actually mean? It means your body's internal fire alarm, that chronic inflammation that's the root cause of heart disease, diabetes, even Alzheimer's, is finally getting turned off. Your immune system is also getting a complete reboot. Fasting triggers the production of new white blood cells. Researchers over at the University of Southern California discovered that prolonged fasting literally forces the body to recycle old, damaged immune cells and generate fresh ones. It is exactly like your immune system just got a software update. Hour 30. Okay, here's where it gets weird. In a good way. Your growth hormone levels skyrocket. We're talking a 1,300% increase in women and a 2,000% increase in men, according to a landmark study in the Journal of Clinical Investigation. Growth hormone is your body's essential repair and rebuild signal. It's whispering to your muscles, hey, we might be starving, so let's hold on to every single ounce of muscle we've got. This is precisely why fasting doesn't destroy muscle like people think. Your body is smarter than that. It is not going to eat its own survival tools when it has 50,000 calories of fat just sitting there in storage. Hour 36. You've made it. You are at peak metabolic flexibility. Your mitochondria, the power plants inside every one of your cells, are running cleaner and more efficiently than they have in years. A study in Nature Communications showed that fasting actually increases mitochondrial biogenesis, which means your cells are literally building new power plants from scratch. Your brain is sharp, your energy is stable. You're not even hungry anymore because your body has completely adapted to burning fat for fuel. You've essentially hacked your own metabolism. Now, before you run off and stop eating for 2 days straight, let's get real for a second. This isn't for everyone. If you're pregnant, diabetic, have a history of eating disorders, or you're on certain medications, you need to talk to your doctor first. Seriously, don't skip that step. And here's the thing, you don't need to fast for 36 hours to get benefits. Even a simple 16-hour overnight fast can trigger autophagy and improve your insulin sensitivity. The 36-hour mark is just when the effects become absolutely undeniable. But if you do decide to try it, here's my advice. Start slow. Try 12 hours, then push it to 16, then maybe 24. Stay hydrated. Water, black coffee, and tea are your best friends. And when you break your fast, please don't go face first into a pizza. Ease back into it with something light, like some bone broth or a small salad. Your body just went through a metabolic war. Treat it with respect. So there you have it, 36 hours without food, and your body transforms itself into a fat-burning, disease-fighting, cellular cleanup machine. Your liver became a ketone factory. Your brain completely switched its fuel source. Your cells literally ate their own garbage. And your organs? Yeah, they definitely weren't ready, but they adapted like absolute champions. If you found this fascinating, smash that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into human biology, and drop a comment below. Have you ever tried extended fasting? What was your experience like? And remember, your body is capable of incredible things. You just have to give it the right conditions to shine. I'll see you in the next one. Stay curious, stay healthy, and maybe skip breakfast tomorrow.